Hello and welcome to Parkinson Voice Project Speak Out Home Practice Session. My name is Sarah Deasing and I am a speech language pathologist and certified Speak Out provider. The Speak Out therapy program is comprised of individual one-on-one speech therapy with a certified Speak Out provider and your daily practice. So great work on being consistent with your daily practice and joining me for today's session. I do want to point out before we get started that it is almost the end of the application opening for the grants. So this is for speech language pathologists. If your speech language pathologist is not Speak Out certified, please tell them about the Speak Out Therapy Grant Program. They can receive 50% off of their training until February 28th. So there are other really wonderful opportunities for clinics, hospitals, and universities in that grant program as well. Today, our topic is waffles. Say it with intent. Waffles. More intent. Waffles. So sorry if I make you hungry because we're talking about waffles today. Let's smile with intent. Excellent. And now let's take a sip with intent and swallow with intent. We're going to begin our first exercise, the warm-up exercise. Lift your voice over the screen. May, me, my, mo, moo. And put your voice through the wall. May, me, my, mo, moo. Very good. Speak out more. May, me, my, mo, moo. Excellent. Now make your voice go into your neighbor's yard. May, me, my, mo, moo. Last one, make it your best. May, me, my, mo, moo. Excellent. That was the warm-up exercise. Take a sip with intent and swallow with intent. If you haven't already, sign into the chat. Put your name if you already have before. The chat should just be open so you can see the fun graphics from today's session. The next exercise is the awe exercise. You're going to use an open mouth and send your awe out. So we're warming up our voice. The goal is to have a clear awe. Great. So use intent to start and all the way to the end. Excellent. Let that sound out. Very good. Now speak out more. Put your voice across the room. Wonderful. Last one. Best one. Wonderful. That was the ah exercise. Take a sip with intent and swallow with intent. Next is the glides. For the glides, we're going to project out a steady ah, then gliding up, stop, start out with your ah again, and glide down. So focus on intent. Speak out. Ah. Ah. Good. Focus on your voice so you can watch my hands, but don't do the glides with your hands, just your voice. Ah. Ah. Good. So at the beginning of each glide, I'm thinking to myself, intent, or I'm thinking, get ready. I'm not thinking breathe. Just think intent. Ah. Ah. Excellent. Keep it strong all the way up and down. Ah. Ah. Wonderful. Speak out more. Ah. Ah. Very good. Last one. Really stretch it out. Ah. Ah. Excellent. Practicing those glides every day really pays off. That was great. Take a sip with intent and swallow with intent. For the counting today, we are going up to 12. You are going to connect and stretch every number. We're lifting our voice. We're going to go 1, 2, and not 1, 2. That's not a good exercise. Let's use it with intent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good intent. So we're using this exercise to practice exaggerating and stretching, really using a lot of intent. So really put your all into it and speak out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Really good. So we should be pretty warmed up by now, really waking up that intent. Let's do the last one with the most speak out that you've done in this practice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12. Excellent. Great counting. Let's take a sip with intent and swallow with intent. To talk about waffles. So here we have some blueberries and powdered sugar. You can put many things on your waffles. Let's talk about it with intent. We're going to read each sentence 2 times. Use more intent the second time. Emphasize the highlighted words. Waffles have been eaten since the 14th century. Say century with intent. Century. Whole sentence, more intent. Waffles have been eaten since the 14th century. Good intent. We're practicing using a lot of intent today. Waffle in Dutch means wafer. More intent. Waffle in Dutch means wafer. Next sentence. Speak out. Thomas Jefferson brought the first waffle iron to America. Now this is a longer sentence, so keep up your intent all the way through. Thomas Jefferson brought the first waffle iron to America. Good intent. Last sentence. Waffles are a fun breakfast treat. Speak out. Waffles are a fun breakfast treat. Excellent. Now take a sip with intent and swallow with intent. That was our reading exercise. Next is the conversation exercise. Answer the prompts with intent. So hopefully you're in our chat today. If you are, please say it with intent, and then you can get your typing fingers ready to type with intent. The question is, do you prefer waffles or pancakes, and why? Great. Say it with more intent. Great speaking out. As you might have guessed, I do enjoy waffles because I think it's a better vehicle for maple syrup. Coming from Vermont, I have a strong love of maple syrup. Leading to our next question, what do you put on your waffles? Tell me with intent. Many options. I want you to speak out more. It could be butter, powdered sugar, fruit. Say it with intent. Excellent. Now we have some inspiration for you here. Please describe the many toppings, perhaps ones that you did not mention. Name the toppings with intent. Excellent. Now that chocolate looks pretty decadent. What do you think? That was our conversation exercise. Take a sip with intent and swallow with intent. Next is Dr. Boone's words. These words are a good exercise to help with your swallow. So really focus on each sound and saying it with intent. We're going to say each line 2 times. Let's begin. Goo, la, gung, ga, ga. More intent. Goo, la, gung, ga, ga. Coo, ka, mangu, ka. Ku, ka, mangu, ka. Gangla, gangla. Kukla, kukla. Excellent. That was the conversation exercise. Next is the bonus reading. Excuse me, it was Dr. Boone's words. Next is the bonus reading. Take a sip with intent. And swallow with intent. The bonus reading, we're going to read the passage 2 times. Use more intent the second time. Have you ever had a stroop waffle? Say it with intent. Stroop waffle. More intent. Stroop waffle. Let's read about it. The stroop waffle is a Dutch treat. It is made of 2 thin, crisp waffles. Let me hear you say crisp with intent. Crisp. Inside is a rich caramel syrup. It is placed over a hot cup of coffee or tea to melt the filling. Delicious. Say delicious with intent. Delicious. So if you are not familiar, this is a stroop waffle. So you see the 2 thin wafers with the caramel filling inside, and boy, when it gets nice and melty, it is delicious. Let's read it a second time with more intent. The stroop waffle is a Dutch treat. It is made of 2 thin, crisp waffles. Inside is a rich caramel syrup. It is placed over a hot cup of coffee or tea to melt the filling. Delicious. Thank you for joining me for today's Speak Out Home Practice session. I really enjoyed doing it with you. Remember to tell your speech therapists, clinic, and hospitals about the Speak Out Therapy Grant Program. The link is going to be in the chat. Remember to speak and live with intention.